Bonjour, good morning, a new video. That last video was a bit long. I do apologise. No, I don't. Right, the 30th of May. So that last video I was building the big wall, and I come in this morning, and I always check my work, and I've right, got two marks here that I went off of. That is the exact width of the bathroom, so I checked it, all good. We probably marked it so we knew where the bathroom width was going to be, but this is the issue I've just found out. I don't have to show you this, but I'm happy to show it when I fuck up, because we all do make mistakes. And basically what happened is when we set out all the windows to make life easier, we just stopped on a full block because it saves cuts. Same on this side. Just saves a lot of hassle, makes life easier. Now because of that, it's moved the windows over slightly out of position from the plans. No big deal. No one would ever know, it doesn't really notice. So I've marked up where it should be off of the plans, and then I've come in just checking my work and looking around, and I was marking out where the bath was. Because I want to put this recess in, it has to be extremely precise where I'm putting it. And I marked it all out, looked up, and this is the issue. So if you can envisage, this is the edge of the bath, which means that will be the side of the bath here, and you'd normally then say the bath height will be about here, and then you put a shower screen. Watch. Bollocks. Yes, the shower screen would go straight over the face of part of the window, which is a big no-no. You ain't going to have that. It'll look absolutely ridiculous. The gap from there to there is 600. The standard width of a bath 700. So literally, it's just that much, which is really, really annoying. It's just one of those things. Luckily I didn't fix the sole plate to the floor, so I didn't have no fixings with me yesterday. So it's just a simple case of undoing the screws that I put into the trusses and then just banging it along to the new correct position. No big deal, I'm just sorting it now, and I'll come back when I'm back on top of things. I didn't have to tell you that, but you know, it's the building game. Lots of hiccups happen. I've only got to look at the Leaning Tower of Pisa to realise that. Right, that's that little hiccup resolved, everything's back in place. When I went home yesterday, I picked up some damp-proof membrane, because damp-proof coursing, sorry, because we had a load left over, and I thought why not put it underneath the sole plate. Bit of extra overkill, so I've done that instead. Fixing the sole plate every 1200 with hammer fixings. There's your hammer fixings. Now it's really important when you're drilling into your concrete floor, because it's got a DPM. You don't want to penetrate that, because obviously, you know, capillary action water could eventually soak up through and create a damp spot. Not really, but you know. The way to test is the length of your raw plug. Now luckily this drill bit is the exact length it needs to be. If not, you've got your gauge here, so you can set it to the correct depth, so it's stopped from there to there if you want to go in that far, and so on and so forth. So I don't need to do that, because I know as long as I drill to there, that is deep enough. Right, need a hammer for your hammer fixing. Sometimes you can just whack them in straight like that, but sometimes you get caught out if you do that. So just take it out of the sleeve, send her home, and then bang them in. And the good thing about these hammer fixings is if for whatever reason at a later date you need to move something or take it back up because you've got it wrong, you can unscrew them. That will literally unscrew. Right, I'll get that fixed in, and then we'll come back when I'm finished off with the wall. Ready, steady, boom. Girt big wall. Right, it's been knocked out at 1200s because that's your spacing when you're nogging out. The next row I've put it 2.5 meters from the floor level, the new floor level once it's in. The reason for that is we're undecided on heights for all the different individual rooms, because at the end of the day I'm not sure we really need rooms with ceiling heights this big. I don't particularly like it. I'm from England, I live in cottages normally, nice low level, 2.3, 2.4 meters high. This extra space, it's a lot. Normally I'd be touching the ceiling now in the houses I live in England, whereas as you can see it's quite high. So what I've done is I've knocked that out 2.5, so then that gives us the option of, if we do want to drop the ceiling, we can drop it down to 2.5 meters, which is still a good height. The way to look at it, you save on materials, you save on painting, you save on plasterboard, save on tiles, so there is benefits to doing it. And we were going to be putting a drop ceiling in places anyway, so it's no skin off my nose to do it. That opening there, like I said, once we've worked out what bath we want and the exact dimensions, somewhere around here will be a recess in the wall like this, and there'll be some nice decorative tiles with different tiles around it. Looks really nice. I like it. It's not for everybody, but I don't care about everybody. I care about what I want. Right, there's going to be another wall getting built, pretty much central about here. I might adjust it to suit. I'm going to see what dimensions work out at, and maybe make the lounge a little bit bigger, maybe make the bedroom a little bit smaller, or vice versa. I think potentially the lounge bigger, because obviously that's a livable space as opposed to bedrooms where you just sleep in them, and the bedroom's pretty massive anyway. So I'm just going to get the plans out. I'm waffling, I'm just going to go do it. Right, ready for more waffling. So what I've just done is I've put that wall plate down, which is that one there, where that level is there in the blue line there. That's the hallway. I literally had to draw out the plan on the floor, because obviously it's not the same as that no more, because everything's been moved along. I had to make sure everything was going to work properly. So we knew that wall there was 4.5 meters long, but because we had to just wait, like I've said in the other video about where this was going to finish. So look, I even got to use my old-fashioned plumb bob. So I used that to set another line, measured back for the width, because this is where the master bedroom ensuite is going to be. So we measured that back, and then that gave us where that wall needed to be, and then that's given us the room dimensions for this, exactly to the sizes they need to be. I'm now going to build this wall up. It took me quite a long time scratching my head to make sure we got it all in the exact same place it needed to be, because it's up to you where you put the rooms and what sizes. Basically it's only the openings and stuff where you've, for planning, that you've got to stick to. So it's not to the plans. What I've basically done is centered it, but put the wall so it takes up a little bit more space in the lounge, which makes the bedroom a little bit bigger than what it originally was. It's a good size. This is us standing in the corner, so it goes to the end of that wood there, along there, built-in wardrobe there. Should be nice. Right, I'm gonna get building. Right, I thought I'd let you watch me struggle getting the top plate up, so this is what you've got to do when you're working on your own. Right, I'll just measure the studs up now and then get it all positioned. Right, that's been really slow going today. It's old wood, you know, it's been in the house like 40 odd 50 years, so it's not this fast grown stuff, so most of it had to get pre-drilled, some strong old knots. I just tried drilling there, literally I can't get them in, rock hard, and it is roasting hot. I'm sweating. Right, I've ran out of wood. Looks like I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more lengths, a few off cuts, so yeah, it looks like I need about 5 more lengths to finish off. So I'll sort that out and work out what I'm going to do tomorrow.